Hello students, in this video we will learn some of the concepts from chapter number 5 and chapter number 6. We will learn practically that how can we use formatting of document. For example, different kinds of sentence cases. For example, how can we use the sentence case, uppercase, lowercase, the cases that I discussed in previous videos, and how to use underline, italic, and bold over a specific text or specific paragraph in any document. And we will also learn how to use spelling and grammar options. And finally, we will also learn how to use thesaurus option in Microsoft Word. So just look into this video and find how can we perform the options using our computer and using Microsoft Word 2016 or any version that we have. Formatting a document. So let's discuss formatting a document: bold, italics, underline, font style, and font effects. What is formatting? As the name suggests, character formatting focuses on the appearance of individual character. Font is a set of characters of special size and style. From the font size to font style, text positioning to text attributes, the character formatting includes all attributes that can be used to define the arrangement of the text. Character formatting can be applied in several ways: using keyboard, using home tab, using shortcut menu. To open the font dialog box, follow the given steps. Click on the home tab, click on the font dialog box and launcher. Select the desired font from the displayed font list. Formatting options like font style, size, color, underline style effects can be applied using the font dialog box. To apply special effects on the selected text, click on the font dialog box launcher and select the requirement font effect in effects section. Quick view. Keyboard shortcut: subscript, control plus equal, superscript, control plus shift plus, double plus. Formatting. Font effects. You can select different font effects available under the home tab. Let us learn some options. First, font color. This option changes the color of the selected text. Select the text and click on the home tab. Click on the drop down arrow next to the font color button in font group. Select the desired color from the displayed drop down menu. Second, font case. Microsoft Word 2010 offers the following 5 types of cases. To change the font case, follow the steps. Select the text that you want to change. Second, click on the change case button. Third, select the desired option from the drop down list. Sentence case capitalizes the first letter of the selected sentence. This is a text document. Lowercase converts the selected text to lowercase. This is a text document. Uppercase converts the selected text to uppercase. This is a text document. Capitalize each word changes the first character of each selected word to uppercase. This is a text document. Toggle case converts the case every selected character in reverse manner, that is, a capital character will convert into lowercase and vice versa. This is a test document. Quick view. To change the case of letters, use Shift plus F3 keyboard combination. Formatting font effects, applying superscript and subscript option. Subscript option places the selected slightly below the baseline. On the contrary, the superscript option places the selected text slightly above the baseline. Type the expression A2 plus AB plus B2. Select the 2 of the B2 expression. To apply superscript effect of the selected text, click on the superscript button in the font group. Now, notice 2 will be placed above the baseline. Similarly, you can apply the subscript effect of the selected text. Bold, italicize and underline text. The section specifies how to format text by making a bold, italicized and underlined. Create a new Word file, open an existing file. The text which has to be formatted must be selected. To make the selected text bold, click on B in the following ribbon. To italicize selected text, click in the formatting button. To underline, select the click U option. There are set of keyboard shortcuts to format the text. To make text bold, select the text and press Ctrl plus B. To make the text italic, select and press Ctrl plus I. To underline the text, select and press Ctrl plus U. Formatting the font using shortcut key and dialog box. Open the document and select a section of the text. Right-click the mouse will make a shortcut menu appear. Click on the font option and choose a particular font. Choose the font style. Formatting the font using shortcut key and dialog box. Choose the font style. Check spelling and grammar using thesaurus. Checking spelling and grammar. Correction method 1. Sometimes you might have observed red, green and blue wavy lines under a few words in your document. This is done by Microsoft Office program to help you to spot the grammar and spelling errors easily. Word has an inbuilt dictionary and set a grammatical rules to check the spelling and grammar of the text document. A red wavy line under any word signifies the incorrectly spelled word. To correct the spelling error, right-click on the incorrectly spelled word and list of suggestion corrections will appear. Select option which meets your requirement. You will observe that the incorrect spelling is replaced by the selected option. A green wavy line under word select sentence indicates a grammatical error. To rectify the grammatical error, right-click on the mistakes to find a possible suggested correction. A blue wavy line under a word refers to contextual spelling error. This error occurs when a correctly spelled word is used mistakenly for another word. For example, if you write Dear Mr. George in beginning of the letter, then the blue wavy line appears under the word dear as it is a contextual error. Although the spelling is correct, but the usage of the word is inappropriate. The word dear should be used in place of dear. Quick view. This shortcut key to activate the spelling and grammar is F7. Know the fact. The spelling and grammar utility depends on the current language being used. In some languages, this feature does not work. To be on the safer side, you should always use English United States rather than English India. Checking spelling and grammar method 2. Spelling and grammar tool. To check the spelling and grammar error in document by using the spelling and grammar tool, follow the given steps. Open a Word document that needs to be checked. Click the review. Select the spelling and grammar option. The spelling and grammar dialog box appears. Select the suggestive corrections. After correcting the spelling whole document, Microsoft Word prompts a message that spelling and grammar. Click on OK. Quick view. The shortcut to open Microsoft Word is Windows plus R. The Run box appears. Type in Windows and press the Enter key. WinWord using Thesaurus. A thesaurus is a built-in dictionary that enables you to look up synonyms, antonyms, and words suitable and alternative spelling. This feature increases your writing abilities and vocabulary and helps you to better understand the text. When you look up a word in a thesaurus, it will provide you a list of alternative words which you can use in place of an existing word. Let us learn how to use the thesaurus feature. Select the word whose synonyms or antonyms you want to search. On the Review tab, select the Thesaurus command in the Proofing group. The Research task pane appears in the extreme right of the window, displaying the synonyms and antonyms of the selected word. Move the mouse pointer to the suitable word. Click on the drop-down arrow that appears next to the word and select the Insert option. The selected word will be replaced with the new one. You can also select a synonym by pressing the Alt key and clicking on the word. A list of synonyms will appear in the research. Point to the replacement word or phrase, click on drop-down arrow, its right, and click on Insert or Copy from the displayed list. Let's know more. The shortcut key to open the Thesaurus pane is Shift plus F7. Tip: you can also replace the word with the synonym by following the given step. Right-click on the selected word, choose the synonyms option in the context menu to see the list of words with similar meaning. Select the suitable synonym from the displayed list. Copy, paste, and cut paste. Copying and pasting the text. Copying the text means keep the text at its original location as well as copy it to another location. This feature helps you to save your time and effort in typing. Sometimes you wish to create multiple copies of the desired text. In such cases, you can simply select the text, copy it and paste it in multiple desired locations. There are three ways to perform this option. First, select the desired text and click on Copy button in the Clipboard group. Bring the pointer to the desired location and click on the Paste button in Clipboard group on the Home tab. The points shift to the position after last character of the pasted text. Second, select the desired text and press the Ctrl plus C key combination. Now bring the pointer to the desired location and press Ctrl plus V key combination. The copied text appears as its new location. Third, select the text you want to copy. Right-click on it and select the copy option from the shortcut menu. Now bring the pointer to the location where you want to paste the text. Click on the screen and select the paste option. Moving the text. This feature allows you to change the position of the selected text from one place to another. To move a piece of text, use the cut option rather than copy option. Just like the copying operation, there are more than one ways to moving the text. Select the desired text and click on the Cut button in the Clipboard group on the Home tab. Bring the pointer to the desired location and click on Paste button in the Clipboard group on the Home tab. The pointer shifts to the position after the last character of the pasted text. Select the desired text and press Ctrl plus X key combination. Now bring the pointer to the desired location and press Ctrl plus V key combination. Third, right-click on the selected text and select the cut option from the context menu. Now bring the pointer to the location where you want to paste the text. Right-click on the screen and select the paste option. So in this way, you can perform cut, copy and paste.